Good day everyone, and welcome back to another video. For those of you who have known me for a while, you know that it's been quite a long time since I last posted a long form video. I took quite a long hiatus about a year ago. I just wasn't feeling it, but I'm back now and posting more than ever. As you can probably tell, this is my day 4 of INKTOBER, which, as you know, is a trend that started in 2009, where you spend every day of October inking something, some drawing or other, and this is my day 4. I'm following the official prompt list for 2025, so day 4, the prompt word was Murky, and since I like animals, I decided to draw a swamp wolf. Quite an odd concept, I know, but I really liked how this one turned out. And originally I was only planning on making a whole lot of shorts, 31 shorts, one for each day of October, but I had a lot of footage for this drawing in particular, so I decided that since I have a bit of free time, I might as well edit it into a long form video. And I'm going to leave a few ASMR portions throughout, where you can enjoy my penmanship. I hope you're looking forward to that. And yeah, it's been a really long time, but I can't wait to draw 31 different ink drawings. I don't usually use a lot of ink in my drawings. I usually start off with a pencil. If you've watched some of my older shorts, the ones that aren't digital art, I usually start off with a pencil sketch, and then I go in with alcohol markers, and I only use ink for the outlines. So this has been a real challenge for me, to use a bit more ink in my drawings and focus a little more on the details and less on the color, which is why I also made sure to focus on values instead of actual colors throughout this month. I want to get better at my values in my drawings, and so all of my 31 ink drawings for October will be in black and white, as you've probably noticed throughout my first 3 shorts that I've posted so far. I did use alcohol markers in my first 2, not in my third one and not in this one either, because I realized that I was kind of not following the point of the challenge that I set myself for this month. And so I gave up on alcohol markers, partially because of that, but also because they were kind of running out of ink, and I knew they wouldn't last me the full 31 days. So for the sake of continuity, I'm using watercolors instead, which gives me a sort of light wash of color, or I guess tone, onto the paper without overwhelming or covering the ink, which is the whole point of this challenge. So as you can see, I did start off with a pencil sketch here as well, which I then erased as soon as I was finished inking the outlines, and now I'm going in with a brush pen from my set. I have like a set of ink liners that I bought from the supermarket, so they aren't that good quality, but they've been working surprisingly well considering. So I'm using the brush pen to fill in the larger black spaces. As you can see, I'm now going in between the ribs. I left like a hole in the side of the wolf. I'm not sure why, I just thought it was a cool concept. And I have plants and mushrooms and different living things growing out of its back. So yeah, I did start off with a pencil sketch. I didn't show the process of that in this video because I needed my phone for the reference and I couldn't film it since I was using it for the reference. However, now that I had the pencil sketch down, I could go in with the liners and focus a bit on the outlines. I would have usually, as I said before, gone in with color first. But in this case, since it's Inktober, there are no colors. So again, this process is different from my usual drawing process. So if you came here to see how I usually draw, I'm sorry to disappoint you. However, my art style and the drawing process can very well have changed by the end of the 31 days. So this might be a bit more accurate to what I will be doing in the future, considering my probable growth in the field of inking, which is in fact the whole point of the Inktober challenge. So I can't wait to see how my art evolves. As you can tell, I am using a hatching method to shade in the darker areas, or generally to give a sense of value. Since I can't layer watercolor onto this paper very well, it's not watercolor paper, it's sketchbook paper, so it doesn't hold water all that well and the paper gets damaged easily. So regardless, the whole point of this challenge is to use ink for the whole entire drawing. So this is actually an upside in my case, that I'm basically being forced to use ink even where I usually wouldn't. So I am stepping a bit out of my comfort zone, which means that the quality of my drawings can vary a little more than it usually would, but I am really happy with how this one turned out specifically, and I've already seen improvements with my inking and overall drawings in general over the course of the past 4 days. So yeah. Those first brush strokes, I must say, are always the most satisfying. Anyway, I am going to take this opportunity to plug my channel very quickly, Dove Draws. I am going to be posting daily shorts for the rest of October, which is kind of a daunting task for me because I also have school and it is a lot of work to make a whole drawing and then edit it into a short. This may be my only long form video, or I might post others. I'm not sure about that. It depends on how much free time I have and how much footage I get of every drawing. But do stay tuned, and if you want to see more drawings like these and follow the whole of my Inktober journey, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And we have now reached the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed this drawing process for my day 4 drawing piece, Murky, with the word of the day in case you needed a reminder. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos and shorts like this.